Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Like everyone else, I don't often have time to read books. And when I do read books from beginning to end, it's usually a half-hearted attempt, anxious to get the book finished before I've even started it. It's not something I relax with, and certainly not something I really enjoy doing anymore. But today I wanted to tell you about a book that I really do like to read. It might not be your cup of tea, but let's see. The book is called His Bright Light, the story of Nick Traina. Now, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his surname correctly. It's Traina. So in English it looks like Traina, but I'm guessing it's either Portuguese or Italian, and therefore might be Traina. I don't know. I've never heard anyone actually saying it. Basically, it's the story of Danielle Steele's son. Now, we all know who Danielle Steele is. She's the woman who writes those books that are perfect for the beach. They're kind of romantic, probably more popular with women, but she wrote this book about her son. Now, let me just tell you what this book is about. This is the story of an extraordinary boy with a brilliant mind, a heart of gold, and a tortured soul. It's the story of an illness, a fight to live, and a race against death. From the day Nick was born, his mother, of course, was very proud of him, but by 19, he was dead. This is Danielle Steele's powerful personal story of the son that she lost and the lessons that she learned during his courageous battle against darkness. Sharing tender, painful memories and Nick's remarkable journals, she tells us about how she loves him, but also how growing within him was manic depression. Now, we know that affects many people, but for him, it's, as she said, it rocketed through his life like a shooting star. He was a brilliant boy. He spoke full sentences by age 1, and as I remember correctly, Danielle Steele speaks loads of languages. I don't quite know much about her, but I'm sure she's fluent in at least 3 or 4. So Nick, he was a brilliant, charming child who never slept. Danielle began to notice his moods, which were going up and down, but she also began to notice that there was something really different about him. His gift for writing was extraordinary. His musical talent was amazing. And by the time he went to primary school, or I think in American English they call it junior high, she saw that he was hurtling towards disaster, and she desperately tried to get him the help that he needed. His charisma and accomplishments really were absolutely amazing, and he started to write a journal, and he could see that something was very, very wrong. When he was finally diagnosed and treated, it helped a lot, but perhaps it just wasn't quick enough. I think you all know what happened, of course, and that is that he eventually took his own life by committing suicide. Very, very sad. And so she lost him to death, but her hope, healing, and understanding about the whole thing is a wonderful gift to all of us. It's it's quite a hard book to read. I don't mean hard because of English. It's quite an emotional roller coaster going up and down. So that's the book, His Bright Light, the story of Nick Traina, her son. He was actually quite famous because he joined some kind of San Francisco punk rock band, which became quite famous. He was one of these boys that could just turn his hand to anything. In English, we say turn his hand, meaning you can do anything. So, if you see it as a metaphor, your hand can write, your hand can operate machinery. So when people are able to do many things, we say, oh, they can turn their hand to anything. So Nick was like that. He could turn his hand to music, to writing. He was quite an amazing person. So if you're in the mood for a kind of weepy biography, a biography that might touch your heart, His Bright Light, the story of Nick Traina by Danielle Steele. Don't be put off by Danielle Steele. I know that she writes really trashy romantic novels, but she also does nice things. There we are. Okay, hope you've enjoyed this. See you soon. Bye bye.